Thank you for calling Rated R. This is Rowena. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Hi, what did you say your name was again?
Yes, it's Rowena.
Rowena. Can you spell that?
Sure, that's Rowena.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, sure. That's R for Romeo, O for Oscar, W for
Okay.
Whiskey, E for Edward,
All
N
right.
for Nancy, A for Alpha.
Oh, okay. Rowena.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rowena and this is Rated R Travel, Food and Practicality. And you just heard the mock call that we did a while ago. And today we'll talk about my experience when I was applying for a call center industry. So but before that, I'm going to share with you the tips on how you can be a call center agent. Because some people really wanted to be a call center agent, but they've been failing. And tell you the truth, I failed miserably. Like, really, I failed, like, I think more than 20 times on trying to apply in a call center industry. So I remember after graduation, I've been trying to apply. I applied with, I don't think I should mention the company, but I applied at the call center in Alabang around Northgate, and then I applied in the call center at Santa Rosa, Laguna, which I was like, oh my gosh, like literally every month, almost every month I was there. Like I literally like failing, and I really wanted, I don't know, I said I'm gonna be in the call center industry because of high salary. I don't know, maybe because of that. That's why. I mean, I don't have really real reason why I wanted to be a call center agent, but just because the salary is great and the benefits is great. Anyway, I applied many times, like from 2006 up to 2007. So like right after graduation, I've been applying, and then it was really horrible. No company gave me a chance to I've been like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And I felt like they do panel interview, and I felt like I'm better than the other applicants, but they end up getting it. So I was like, what's wrong? But here are the steps that I did to prepare for this really grand interview, that I thought it was like a local account, but I didn't expect that it's an international account that really gave me an opportunity to gain that experience I need. And really I've learned a lot. And to on this call center industry, and it's a communication company, telecommunication company, but specifically cater US clients. So that I got in like 2007, I remember, around August. So they had this massive hiring, and before that I applied online, and before that I really prepared for it. So I'm gonna give you the tips that I did. So first is you gotta record your voice. So whatever, if you have English books that you want to read, so try to read it out loud and record yourself. Why? Because you will hear how you pronounce certain words, like, like center is not center, it's center. So like mountain is not mountain, like it's mountain, so you gotta be familiar, you will familiarize yourself on the correct pronunciation um as if you're having conversation with an American, and hearing them the first time is really tough, because the accent, and you can't really, I mean, you can understand what they're trying to say, but there's some words that you can't really understand, like what he said. I mean, what? so what I did is, first is I read English textbooks out loud, and then I watch Fox News. Not to hear the news, but to really um hear what they're saying, not really listen, because I don't absorb, bad negative um news. So I just want to familiarize myself on how they speak and their accent. So I've been listening, I've been recording. I really record my voice, and then I try to like really practice on my own, because when you're trying to practice, and I usually practice in front of a mirror. Sometimes your family will mock you. You're doing English. Don't let that happen. Like, people will, like, if you're trying to practice, people will like, oh, you didn't use the correct pronoun, oh, you say this differently. People will mock you, and don't ever let them put you down, and discourage you for not going through what you want. If you really want to be a call center agent or start from there, you really need to do it on your own, and don't believe in yourself that you can do it. Don't let others demotivate you, or feel you are very small. Okay, so those two are very important. Now, you want to practice your typing skills also. So, if you need to type fast, because there's some typing tests that you need to meet. I can't recall how many words per minute that time, but I always pass on typing. But I always fail, I guess, on the test. I don't know, but I always get a failing result. After a couple of, failing grades, failing results, I got used to it. That's why when I was like this massive hiring, there's so many people. I think we're like 1,000 applicant, and it's like 1 day processing, and it took me like really literally from 8 a.m. up to like 10 p.m., because it's 1 day process. So I get home like around. I reached home like maybe 11 p.m., because it was in Manila, but I have my contract already, and I was surprised. It's like international account, and I was like, oh well, all I have to do is really believe in myself. And I remember there was a test there that you have to read something out loud, and I really give my best. I really internalize that I'm an American. I have to speak and think English. So I and I did it. So I was like, of course, I'm also praying that if this is for me, please give it to me. So after so many failures, so yeah, I was able to start 2000 September 2007, and it involves like 2 weeks of training, English training, and then product training. And actually, this video, I'll send it to my coach. So she knows that in call center you have the average handling time. And on the first video with my husband, that we did like a role play, right? It is a real life situation. It happened to me so many times, where the clients always ask me to spell my name. And your average handling time should not exceed, like, I think that time was like 4 minutes per call. So of course the client doesn't understand it, and you can't tell your customer like, hey, you only have 4 minutes, come on. Like, you can't say that. So what I did, and we were having a meeting, and I was like, well, I think I need a screen name, because asking my name so many times and asking me to spell it out takes like, what, 1 to 2 minutes before I even get the customer name, verify the account, and all that. Then now you exceed your threshold for the average handling time, right? So you will hear the term like AHT, that's average handling time. So I told them I'm gonna use a different like English name, because we're having this. It's funny because when if I say Rowena, they understand it, but I felt that's not how my name is. My name is Rowena. Like Rowena is not my name, so it's like different pronunciation. So anyway, I use a screen name, and after that, I'm always like within average handling time, and I've always been a top agent consistently, and it call center experience really mold me in terms of conversation, the natural conversation with the customer. Because when I moved to US, they thought that I've been here for like I'm born here, like no, I just got here. Like I was talking to somebody, I remember, I think it was July 4th. I was like here like two weeks. I've been here for 2 weeks, and I talked to an American, and they're like, oh, do you remember like last year? I said, no, I just got here. Like, they're like, oh, really? Like your English is really good. Like, well, in the Philippines, in college, it's all English. If you come to think about it, it's really our education in the Philippines is really good, and I think what's missing is execution, because every time you speak English in the Philippines, they thought, oh, ang arte, wow. So it's really like you're being mocked whenever you speak English, like hey, how are you? Like I don't know why people mock other people. So in terms of like you need to get used of speaking English. If there's someone that you can talk to or you can converse in English, and hopefully in the Philippines they implement an English speaking zone, or so people can really do at least the conversation. That's important. Then you understand what they're talking about, you understand the accent. But overall, that, well, in general, that's the only thing that I've done. I mean, I didn't give up. That's important. You will fail. It's natural. But justify your failure by not giving up, and keep trying, keep pushing, and the failure, your every time you fail, it will give you a lesson, and take that opportunity to really grow, and really understand why you fail and how can you improve yourself. Okay, so on the next video, I will tell you about my journey after graduation, on how I look for a job. Obviously, it's one of this, but this is not my first job. I mean, the call center industry was not my first job after graduation, and I'll reveal that on the next video. Okay, well, thank you so much guys for watching. Please subscribe and share this video to the people you know who's aspiring to be a call center agent, and let comment down below if you have questions, or click the notification button so you'll be notified on my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. Bye.